You how to build a livable dollhouse. As you've told by the title, it is designed basically after my sister's old. The story behind this, of course, is my sister had two dollhouses, my big sister, and she had a Slovenian family one, which was with a pink roof, and a plastic one with like a purple roof and a big window in the front. Now we got some pictures of that, so I'm gonna have a second attempt. I'm gonna have a first attempt at trying to rebuild that old memory lane thing. I remember when we were young and we had to play with that thing. Weird days. But this is my attempt at building that house today. So I'm gonna look at the pictures up of the old memory lane. I believe it's close enough to it. That might need to make a few nicks there, but I'll go with it. Right, we're going to start off with making our boundaries. Now this really doesn't really matter, so I'm going to go 10 blocks away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's enough space. And there's the block that, spaces out your backyard. So this is where the house is going to go, somewhere around here. Alright, we'll start it from here. So we're going to start off with the concrete floor piece. Now, due to a lack of memory, I'm trying to think what would be the best color to use. So I'm just going to go with the most cheapest thing possible and use lime terracotta, so it looks like fake grass just raised up. Also, the fact that my channel is called Lucas Green, and of course it's the family name. 1, 2, 3. I don't figure how big this thing is yet. I'll just make it up as I go. There's a little corner piece, so I'm gonna say it's 4 maybe for the sake of plot. And then out 3. No, 5. I'll say 5 or 6. 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then here. And then it closes in by 2, and I'm gonna close it out by 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bit more. 1, 2, 3. This is a bit longer, so I'm gonna go for. That was 4, so I'm gonna make this one. Welcome to the live stream. I'm gonna make this one. That's 3, 4, 5. Say 8, 6, 7, 8. Is that good? That looks good. And then we can just place it on a second 4 row. I'm gonna go around to the side of my build, and that will be the formation of the front of my sister's dollhouse from the past. So I know that the original color of this house was like, let's just go with block of quartz for the sake of consistency, because it was originally basically a white color, and the background. So there's that. So I'm gonna make some blocks here. I mean, if you are watching the tutorial and you're trying to build this as well, just follow along my steps here. So let's just go along here. You can always change things if you want to. 4, that is 6, then a 2, then your 4, then that's your 8, and then you've got your next 4, and you can close in there. So we're gonna go along, and you're gonna put that back like so, and this is where your mailbox is gonna go. This is where the front door is. Mind you, I picture the front door in my memory to be in the middle, but I guess it's been a while. This is where the front door is gonna be, so I'm gonna put some stairs here. What should I use? Bricks? I'm gonna use bricks actually, just because I need stairs to get down, and I want to make this as kid friendly as possible with the colors and stuff, so bricks is probably the best. We're gonna come along here, and this is where our front door is gonna go, so we've got to make some room for it. I think, yeah, that's where our post box is gonna go. This is where our door is gonna be, so right in front of here. So we're gonna have to close it up a bit, which means I could make the stairs smaller. Yeah, alright, we'll just go in 1 block. I'm just rethinking as I go, really. But the stairs do look wider. I'll try this. Yeah, that looks okay. That way it's closing in. Okay. Now we can just put some blocks underneath so we can put our doors in. And the doors we are going to use, I'm going to use the birch doors for this because that's where it looks closest to. Am I on the concrete? Oh, I'm meant to go behind it now. Okay. So there's that, and there's that. Alright. We can raise this up a bit. I'm going to leave this open for the window because there's a window going to be there. This is where the window's going to be. I need to work this out. I'm going to use black blocks here because that's the color I'm going to go with. I mean, you could go with whatever color you want, but I'm going to go with this. So. It's meant to be 3 windows, and the inner color is meant to be a purple, so we're gonna go with purple. I mean, purple always goes well with white, like Buzz Lightyear. I mean, my 3 favorite colors are purple, yellow, and green, because they mix well together. Well, not well together, but you know what I mean. And white's always a basic color, so let's carry on. I'm gonna see how tall these windows are gonna be. The first section is 3. 3 blocks on each one, and then there you go. That's what's it gonna be like. Next, it's gonna be, this is a big house compared to what I'm thinking of. I mean, I thought it'd be cute, but you know, we'll go with it. We'll see what we get at the end. I'm gonna be surprised to see what I get. And if you're following along too, I hope you get what you like. And if you don't, well, you can always change it. Which is the awesome thing about Minecraft. Sometimes I think it's better than Lego myself. This is going to be, that was 3, this could be 2, yeah, this will be 2. And we'll just close that up like so, and we have one more row, which is the arch piece. So, 1, 1, and then we're gonna go diagonal to make our arch there, and there's gonna be an outer arch. I don't know, this is like, I mean, I'm just rethinking this, I'm looking. This is actually curved in like a curved window. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna destroy this. Sorry if you built that, guys, but you can change if you want to. I'm gonna destroy these 2 side pieces and rebuild it inwards. Alright. Okay. And we do the other side. And we're going to do the same measurements. So 3 on your bottom one. And there's that. And there's that. Over the other side. Flick it back. Oop, there we go. And we're going to go on top. I mean, like, that could work because that block can sort of close up the arch. So push that one back and that one back. I'm gonna go up one there and see. That looks okay. I like that. It still gives me 3 little arches, but still passing through. So I'm gonna fill up the windows at the top now. And there we have the arch window, which is the main big one. Alright, we can carry on with our build now. There's actually meant to be like a clip on the side of this house because it's a dollhouse, we open it up. But I'm not going to put in the clip because it's an actual functional house in this video. So we're going to go up. Yeah, we're going up still. And we're going up. What am I doing now? Let's just keep going to see what comes up. Okay, that'll work, Yeah, there we go. We got there. And this goes up. Alright. And where is our mailbox gonna go? It should go here. But I've realized I've given the house more space than I need to. But you know what? I'm gonna keep that extra space because it's always better to have it. I mean, you can remove. Basically what I'm saying is, guys, I thought I was gonna have more space. But turns out I should have taken 2 rows away. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it in just because it's there now, and it's I can't change. I mean, I don't feel the need to change it because I'm already happy with it as it is. That's where our door's going to be. I'm looking at it. It looks rather short compared to the window. So I'm going to like boost up the door a bit. I'm going to use yellow terracotta to put up there. I could boost it up by 2 notches. Yeah, I'm gonna actually destroy this. And where is the yellow glass block? And I'll place that there like a window piece, and I can fix that. I could put that up by 2, and I'm gonna put you back. What else? We're gonna bring that up. There we go. Alright, what we got next? This is where we're going to have an arch. So I'm going to grab the slabs so we can sort of do all the extra detail now. But first, actually, I'm going to do this up just so we can be ready. This is not meant to be equal with that. So the arch is not equal on the house. We're going to fill up this side because it needs to be measured up. And this is all the arch piece on this side. So then the door's done. So I'm going to start off with that arch. Row up. Oop. No, I think I'll connect it. Yeah, I'll connect it. Why not? And we go across. There we go. There's our little arch. I'm not sure if the arch goes round, but if it does, yes, it does. It does go round. So we're going to curve the arch. Curve the arch around. Where's this big one? The big arch is up here above, like a block up on the window. So it's an uneven pattern, but it's how the house is designed. So I didn't design the house, more like toy makers did. You should be able to see some builds in the background, but that's not really the focus, is it? Just ignore it, to be honest. Not really. Right, so that's what I've got so far. Let me know if you like this. I'm liking it. I mean, this is my first proper attempt to get this up, right? So what am I going to do? We're going to stack it up a bit. Stack it up. Stack it up. The way I'm doing this, guys, is I'm doing the front half, then I'm going to do the back half. The difference is with toy houses, though, is that they're very narrow in the inside, and the reason for that is pretty obvious. It's so that the kids can grab everything. So I might need to space this out a bit. And the good thing about toy houses is that since you don't know any resize, you can make it as big as you want it to. Okay, but what we're going to do here, let's go. I'm going to stack this. Yeah, actually, this is where the sign is going to be. There's a sign on the door, so we're going to make a sign there. But there's going to be writing like number 5 or number 1 or, I don't know, some sort of name number. So it's one of those posh houses. There we go. And considering I live at 29, I'm going to put that number on there. I'll just replace that. Number 29. Okay. I could make a path, but I'm not going to do it right now. I could do it later. So we're going to carry on, and we are going to let's finish this little piece up to match that. 2 blocks in, and where's our window going to be? I mean, actually, take that back. I'm going to do this. Now let's think what pink I need. Yes, this house has pink on it. It's a dollhouse, what did you expect? It's a different shade of pink than I thought it would be. It's actually pink terracotta, which is interesting to me. But, I mean, it's not like your typical shade of pink. So, there's a window here, there's a tiny window on top, and there's an arch window, again, on that side of the big window. So, we're gonna make this little window here, which is also curved, so there's that sorted. There's also a little, where is it? There it is. I'm gonna make that there. Is it curved? It is curved. Just to make, because that's the closest thing to pink to make that. There we go. Up top, I don't feel the need to put an upper arch, so let's just go that way and that way. Okay, 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 oh, okay, there we go. Okay, this house is coming along now and it's closing up to the arch on the topper level, so that's good. And we are about to hit it. There you go. So let's just fill in that window now. I mean, I don't need the glass blocks for this, so I'm going to get the glass black pane. I'm going to destroy that because I don't need that now. Pop those in. Oh, there we go. I'm just keeping that up. So what we got next? We could go on to the big window now, which is odd why this arch doesn't continue. There's an arch down here that's not up there, but oh well. I'm just figuring how tall this house is. It's gonna be one of the tallest houses I've ever seen. Toy houses aren't really that natural looking, but they are close to what you think. The window should be here. There's another window right here, which is an awkward angle to have your window, but oh well. So it's a circle window with a pink edge around it. I'm not gonna add the pink edge just because, for obvious reasons, I can't really get a good blank at it, and I don't feel the need to add like a little perch outside. So I'm gonna leave it as a black window. There's that. And this is the final row up top. I mean, I like to take some off of the roof, but you know. So that side's done on the front. And we're coming over to this side. Let me know if you guys have seen this house before, if you know what type of houses I'm building is. Oh crap, I destroyed something. There we go. An easy remedy. Where is the window? It should be... Let's just put a block here, and it should be one above it. So there's that. There we go. So here's our next pink window. Is it there? It's one up. So we just put that there and fill that up, and we can. There's our window location. We need our pink again. Where are you going? I need to think this one through. It could go. It's not really a curved window. It's more of straight there, but that would really undo the pattern. I'm going to put blocks there, maybe. This is an awkward thing for me right now. I'm trying to work out how to do this. Let's take a look. So that there, I could destroy this. Yeah, that'll fit. It's a bit of a change, but I'll work my way into it. I think I might need to put blocks here also. Right, this way. And I go up again. There we go. There we go. This should be... I don't know which room is which room because it's been a while, but the house is coming together. And that's a good thing. Now, my sister's house had a flat design. Like the roof was more of a big cube dome thing. So back in those days, there were really much the best stuff. But it did have a sort of the roof, that classic roof trim, and the roof was coloured purple. So I remember that. Actually, that shouldn't be added, but considering what I have to work with, yeah, I kind of have to keep it up there. So actually, if this pays off, I can actually fix that little circle window because I have more space now. So I might come back to that. This is the last row I'm doing for this side. Whoop. Okay. There's that. Now we're gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna do that small window. I could move it now. I'm just gonna figure out where is a good place to put it. Not too far. I mean, I could move this stuff up a bit, but I don't really want to, so let's just find a good spot. How about here? Yeah, that's an okay spot. Yeah, I'll go with there, what the fuck. Right. And we put that there, and there's our frame for our window. There we go. Sorted. Considering that's an attic window, I think it's an attic window, whatever. I'm gonna just put in the planes. We're gonna get rid of this for now, anyway. I could have gotten rid of the bush actually, but oh well. Looking at it, I believe I have done the front side, but there's only a few details left on the front. There's the post box, and there is, I think, a lantern on the side there. But there are lanterns, a post box, and something else. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a control box for the lights. So we're gonna have, it's a pink box, of course. Why not? We also need a second pink box for the. I'm actually not gonna put a box, but a. Yeah, that, so it has like a control thing. I mean, I could always change it later. It'd be cool if I had redstone lights, but that would just take way too long. And I'm going to put the beacons to make lanterns, because beacons are the best way to make lanterns. They look just like them. And if you're wondering, I'm using the plastic Tetra Pak because it's my favourite one, so there's that. I'm going to put the lights, they should go here and here. And considering they've added that new pink block, I will add that on top because it pays off nicely. And we can add our little pink box here for our mail. Ew. It's a big mailbox too. And yeah, so that's where our mail's gonna go. I'm gonna put actually it's built into the wall, but I need to indicate that's where the mail is. So maybe I'll put a mail sign somewhere, like mailbox or something. Yeah, I'll just put mailbox underneath it. How does the person get to the mailbox, is my question. Let me just try this. I mean, you could walk up there and do it. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. They can still reach it, so it's still accessible. Over here is where there's a little box here. I don't know what it is exactly. I think the only logical explanation for it is it's the box that turns the lights off. So it's built into the building as well. So I really don't need to add anything to it. But it does look like it's sticking out. So I'm just going to add some of this just to make it attached to the house. I mean, I don't really need to, but why not? And there's enough light there for the house to be sustained. I could make the path, but I'm not going to right now. So that's the front done, basically. It's a bit basic, but it is a doll's house, what do you expect? So we are going to move on to the back, but the only key element is that you want to know how far you want to go back. So I'm just trying to look this up. Ooh, I could go far back as I wanted to. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm looking at what furniture there is, so I know what I can work with. Right. So we're gonna go on the side. When we're gonna destroy this, get our lime terracotta again to mark out the first row. What can I do? Let's say 10. 1, 2, 3. I'll stop here. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna do this house in a weird way. I'm gonna do part of the interior, maybe? Actually, you know. We'll see. I'm gonna leave it at 10 for now. And I'm gonna go to this side and do 10 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be equal. I mean, I could check it, but I'm pretty confident it is, so. Now, let's move on. We should... Oh, I must scrape my materials. So, we need to bring this back. I am looking at this carefully so I don't muck it up. Old pictures, man. I want to get... Because I think I should do the interior next. Because there's nothing really much to the side. The windows are basically on the front and back. So these sides are just blank walls. You could skip this part of the video, really. Yeah, look of it, it's just plain walls. Thanks for the doll makers for doing that job, eh? So I might take some time with this. This is a weird house, which is understandable, like I've said many times. It is a dollhouse. I wonder if I'll get a friend in my world who wants to actually get this house. I'll be surprised if that happens. My sister's actually meant to be sending me pictures of her new house which she's moved into, but she still hasn't done that yet, so look forward, Chloe will be sending them. I could move onto the roof, but the roof isn't really complete yet until I know each of the 4 sides. Right, so we're going to go on this side, and we're going to do the same thing, of course. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I could use speed potion, but I prefer taking my time with it. There's no really rush on this. Ooh. There we go. Right, if you've managed to stay along with me for that ride, we've managed to do the sides of the house. This is where it comes to the old understand my point. Is that enough space for both back and front? Because the way this works, this, of course, is obviously the living room. So what I should be doing now is the back. So what this house is telling me is that each room is connected via the wire. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do the interior, then slap the back on. Because that's the best way I can see this working. So, which is an interesting thing. I don't think many houses have done that, so here we go. So let's start off. We're gonna start with the living room. Living room is... I mean, you can do the house however you want, really. So if you want to leave and come back, you're welcome to. But I'm going to get this done. So let's start off with the living room. We're going to put in... It really doesn't matter what colour I use, to be honest. But for the sake of the house, I'm not going to use lime terracotta because it's meant to have that. But for the sake of the house, it doesn't really need it. So moving on, the actual colour of the entire ground is... this color, yellow terracotta. Well, you can't stick with those primary colors, I guess. The TV is meant to be next to the window because this is enough space to fill them in. I can always make more. But it should be fine, really. So, the lower room on this side is the living room, and the top room is the bathroom. So the two rooms on this side are I can't speak right now. The living room and the bathroom. So that's what we're gonna do on this side. Let's just see what we got. It should be 10. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, because that one's on the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That must have been 11. Oh well. So that half will be for the other room, but I think I might need to make more space by the look of it. But who knows? There's that. So I'm just gonna try and mark out the area. This is an attempt, not really the finished result. I'm just making it up as I go on the interior, just to try and get it all in place. Okay, let's go for things. We're gonna put, there is a fireplace in this house, so we'll need and it's made of brown concrete. We're gonna put it next to this wall. Okay. We also need flint and steel to light the fire. And don't worry guys, we do make sure you use not wool on this build, so I mean, I'm not sure if that's wool, but whatever. I think it is wool, but the chances the fire spreads off, so it should be fine. Look. I'm hearing the fire, that's what I'm hearing. Alright, so after the fire, we're gonna slap that on. I think what we need is there is a actual outer fire piece, so of course you'll need that. And for the safety of the kids, we'll need the fire rail. I mean, this thing doesn't really have one, but for the safety of the family, it should have one. Unless there are no couples sleeping here. But from the look of the house, it's a 2-bedroom house, so it's more of a couple's house than anything. So I'm gonna get rid of that. So it's an old classical fire thing. And that's our fireplace. So above the fireplace, we have some item frames, well, some pictures and a clock. I am not gonna put item frames in this because I try to save those. So what I'm gonna do is maybe put some books on there, and when it comes to a clock, I really don't mind for the safety of the matter. So I'm gonna actually risk using an item frame for this, so why not? And put a clock and with a compass in it. Yeah, did I not grab one? There we go. There. I don't like using item frames for pictures, but for clocks, why not? I mean, it's close, but you can tell which way north is. So there's our fireplace. And over here is meant to be where the TV is, so we're going to do that next. This is where the speakers are. So it's a modern day TV, which is probably the best thing. With a video and DVD player. Wow, the time period. Considering I have speakers and I don't really need anything else, let's just put that there. That needs destroyed, that needs destroyed. I could put stuff in there. Oh, why not? Make it more realistic. So we're just going to put some droppers down, like machines that you can put the stuff in and out of. There's your next one for your TV set. And of course we need to put the TV in. For sake of cheapness, we just put in some boxes to make a TV set. Ugh. TVs, always hard when you think where you're putting them. Darn it. Can I stack it up? I might need to make this kind of black wool again, or black concrete. Alright, we'll use black concrete just because it's kind of easier in a diagonal position. There we go, it's an okay TV. I mean, it doesn't look... You can't really have, like, a flat thing. But from a diagonal purpose, it kind of has to be that way. So there's your TV. With multiple stations. There. It's a close enough TV. Moving on. There's meant to be a white rug on the floor, but... yeah. There is also meant to be a living furniture now. So, your chairs and stuff. They are made of two colors. Yellow terracotta and concrete. Green lime. But we don't need the actual... Where's that? There it is. I'll need that. This is how I make chairs. There's that. Yeah. There. Looks like I'll need to back up the house a bit more, which is a good thing. This is why I do the interior first. It shows you what you need and how much space you're gonna need. So this is why I did it this way. If I didn't, I wouldn't have known that. So this tells me what I've got to have. So luckily I did that move. Alright, moving on. There is a green table here. And of course a sofa next to the fucking fireplace. Whose idea was to put that there? From the look of things though, it's about here-ish. So there's that. And that's our living room, which is a pretty nice living room, I must say. I don't know if these rooms have actual boundaries, but I'm gonna figure that out as I go, because it never does on the toy. Alright. If I was in this living room, there would be... well, you kind of need the boundary when you're on the kitchen side, so let's get out the block of quartz. Ew. Oh, right there. We're gonna mark out where the living room is. So there's our living room. Where is our doors gonna be? I could work on that later. The point is the floor is all the same color though. That is a good tip, so I don't need to keep changing between colors and floors. If you're hearing anything, that's the fire in the background. So there is our living room. We've done the living room. There's a lot of space in the living room actually. I couldn't move things around. Oh, there's also a plant, but it's right here and here, so it's hard to tell. But considering the fact that I'm going to add a plant in both the living room and the hallway, just because it balances it out. So there's a plant there. I need to get that block back. I'm actually going to change it and use something else. Let's use polished, whatever it was. Let's get rid of the... I need the push... what the hell? There. Yeah. Get rid of that. Put that. There we go. A bit of a fiddle, but we got through it. Let's just find a good place to put the door. Maybe we need a free space. There you go. It looks more proper now. So, I'm gonna fill up the walls later, but we need to put the bathroom next. The bathroom is made with, let's just empty our materials out, cyan concrete. We might need to put in an extra layer. Let's just see where our floor is. Let's just try here. I'm gonna go here just because when water drips, you need to make sure you put an extra layer underneath to stop the dripping. So it's probably best I put it here. So this is where the bathroom is. It's also connected to the hallway, so it's a big bathroom. So all of the front side is the bathroom. And they had to mark that in pretty bathroom-ish colours. I'm not sure how big the bathroom is. Again, size. But consistency's sake of the living room, I will measure it up to the same length. Which makes the bathroom look spacious. Very spacious, actually, and I look at it from another point of view. World's biggest bathroom, which makes these guys look like rich fucks. Because why not? I wish Chloe's dollhouse was this big. It would have been better to play with at the time. Good memories, good times, weird times as well. Ugh. Oh, I need to make a staircase. There's not actually meant to be a staircase, but I feel like, considering how much space I can have, I could make a staircase as big as I like. And since I don't know where it is, I'm going to put it in the main hall, because if you're wondering where everything else is going to go, it's obviously on the back side, so there's nothing on the sides, really. So we're going to put a staircase. I don't know what it's going to be made of, so we'll just put in some stone bricks and some block of quartz to keep it simple. Let's just start it here, not too far away from the door, but close enough. I don't know where the staircase is going to connect to, really. I'm just going to try and get it to that level. Which might mean the house will be bigger than once anticipated. But in all honesty, I wouldn't really care. This is a weird house. I'm sorry if I keep saying that, but it is to me. I'm nearly at the top though, so maybe this staircase will help plan things ahead. Alright, how's that? We should be on the same level as the bathroom floor, and by the look of this staircase, it either connects to the attic or the bedroom, because the back has 3 sides: attic, bedroom, and ground floor. So I'm gonna leave that there. I mean, might as well complete the staircase. I mean, it's not completely finished, but you know, we're gonna start off with the back now. Before I do that though, there is something on the front of the hallway. Where's that window connected to? Oh, that window is also on the... That is a weird bathroom. I need to actually take this back, because the bathroom is also... When I said the bathroom was connected to the hallway, I didn't know that the bottom window was also a part of that. So that this tells me that this whole room is a few layers lower. I'm not sure why that is, but it's what it is, so I'm gonna lower that up a bit. Weird house, eh? The window is here, and weird enough, the floor should be here, man. Don't ask why, but it is, sadly. And of course, the floor is made of block of quartz, because why not? I'm just checking to make sure. Yeah, I can still put a floor in if I need it, but I don't think I'll really need the floor, because that is where the bathroom is gonna go. This is like more of a sink place, whatever thing, and I'm wondering how that is, unless that's meant to be another stair. So for the sake of stuff, I'm gonna make a block of quartz staircase. Let's just see where it goes. It still gives me some space to put a sink in, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just adding staircases to make it. I have the space to do it. Go for it. Ew. I would really like some likes on this video, guys, just because of all the effort I'm going to do this. It's not every day I do a Minecraft video. I mean, the last one I did was a Poppin' Hot Ball game. I don't post lots of stuff. I mean, it looks like I'm a good builder, but realistically, I'm not. I'm just trying to go with the flow. Alright, that sort of connects to it. But, you know, I'm gonna keep this to the design. This is actually a better house now I'm looking at it for a third time. Can I still go this way up? No, I'll need to put that up a bit higher. I should be able to sleep through there now. Oof. The important thing is to keep this house able to fit in your roof. Because like I said before, this roof is designed in a squarish type way, like it curves all the way around. This is still not the back, guys, just keep that in mind. This is still not the back, you can tell that from the staircase. So this tells me that the house is bigger than I anticipated, which I am still surprised by. There's that, and there's that. I should go back. Why not? I could go back one. Just to sort of slope the staircase together. I'm gonna span out the staircase to give it some width. And I'm gonna slope the stairs in to thicken it up a bit. It's always good to do that. And of course the finishing touch. You know, I'm gonna do something else. I could put in that just to make the colors still fit. There you go. And it also sort of slopes together to that. Or do I wanna, you know what, changing plan. Where is that block? I'm going to use stone bricks instead, because that way it sort of contrasts to the other staircase I made and the opposite way around. So yeah, we'll use that. I mean, you can use whatever you like, but I'm just trying to make it creative. I'm not saying you guys aren't creative, but I'm sure you can find out other good ways to do this as well. So we're going to fill this up, and that's how far it can go on that side, so there's that. There we go. Looks like we'll need to adjust it again. Wait, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, there's our staircase. We're going to finish off with the bathroom now, because that's what we're mainly trying to get to. Yes, so... Wait a minute, just checking on things. Whatever. I'm just going to keep... I mean, it's just an awkward angle for me to look at that. But oh well, it's what's consistency. This is more of a blue than a cyan, so our sink is going to be here. This is going to be 3 blocks long. I'm going to destroy that to put a cauldron in. And of course attempt to put water in. And what I use for a tap is a tripwire hook. There's also a mirror, of course, why not? So nope. Wish I could do it sideways. Alright, this will be the best I can do, really. Darn it! There you go. It's an okay mirror. It's something. There's meant to be curtains, so where... There they are. Fancy people. Or maybe they're towels. I don't know. So there's that. There's a plant here too in the corner, so I'm gonna... It's got a blue vase, so I'll destroy that and plop a plant in there. Gives it some liveliness at least. There's also a plant up top, like hanging from somewhere above. So what's that? I'm guessing it's from a slab, really. But I'm going to actually put a stair to make it look more like a pot. I've already got it, so I don't know. There you go. There's weird stuff on this side. Right. There's a lot of space here. I'm sure I could put stuff in later when I think about it, but considering this is where the staircase is, or the staircase goes through, which makes me wonder, how do they get up here? Oh, they do get up here. I'm just trying to think, you know, now that I know that, should I replace this or this with a block? Let me just draw that. This is just an experiment really, right now. I'm just trying to fiddle the way that I like it. I know I can't really climb that now. Maybe I'll have to leave it at stairs then. Wait, slabs. Try slabs. Maybe that'll work. Nah, stairs it has to be. Well, we tried. But at least we can still get access to the bathroom. In a weird way, mind you. So, I kinda want to put a ramp around that then. For the sake of purposes, I'm gonna use pillar and some fencing. Still, it works. It works in a strange, weird way. And also, considering the fact that I'm out here, I'm gonna put that pillar there as well. Just to safeten the staircase of falling heights. You can hear a car in background. Maybe I don't need to make... Yeah, but I kind of really do now, I'm telling myself this, because there's an attic. It's a weird staircase though. So there's our bathroom lower half, and there's our bathroom actual piece. Let's put our bathroom in now. So we will need block of quartz to make the bath. And the bath is near the upper window, which makes me raise an eyebrow. I hope there's curtains on there. There's not really curtains designed on this thing, but there should be, so... yeah. Peeping Toms, I guess. It's a very curved bath. It doesn't last as long as the window. It's more of a smaller thing, so there's our bath. But I'm gonna put in the underfloor made out of chiseled quartz, because if you look at ceilings, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but in my house there's always a fancy pattern on top of the ceiling, and I use chiseled for that, just to... And for Minecraft builds, it does help with the bathrooms if you add a bathroom. Realistically, you don't need one, because you don't really need one if you've ever played Minecraft for survival or anything. But, you know, it's there for realistic purposes. You can add them if you like. Sometimes I add them to my houses, sometimes I don't. But for the sake of this one, it needs the bathroom, so there's the bathroom. With the added protection. So now I can put water in without fear of leakage. Not that kind of leakage, the other kind. Where are the taps in this bath? Well, it looks like I'm going to use levers for it, because they're like built into the bath itself, not onto the side of the wall. So there are hot and cold taps. The sink, of course, I was told is down there, so this is a very... oh, there's a toilet up here too. I guess this is the part where privacy is needed, kind of bit. So we're gonna stack the wall up some more. I would have put a door there, maybe. So I'm just gonna add that there, so I can put a door to separate privacy. I always put iron doors for bathrooms, for obvious purposes. Ugh. But, again, we now know the heights of each wall. And it's a matter of putting in some sort of way to get into said bathroom, so probably a button would be nice. There you go. Weird bathroom, but that's what it is. One of the strangest bathrooms ever, but I'm sure everything, works. So, that's where the back wall... no, it's actually one behind it. Of course it is. Well, that's where I think it is, for the sake of the other rooms. Oop. which means this bathroom has a lot of space to it, which is a good thing because, well, sometimes space isn't really needed, but it's up to you really on the person. I'm just really copying the house's design of my sister's old one, so this is what it was. And like I said before, doll houses don't really have lots of space because they'll like cut the house in half, really. So this is like the first half of the house. I just added some extra walls and stuff. Moving on, we're going to do the back now, so I'm just going to see how big this room was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blocks. And the bathroom was kind of the same thing, so okay, we'll do an extra 9. Because there's 1. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's this is going to be our back half now. So the house is coming along in a weird, strange way. If you're able to stick with me on this tutorial, I really appreciate that. And we are still squeezing the house together. So of course this means we are going to do some side walls. But once I've done the side walls, I will be doing the back to the outside again. So you've got to do some more filling up, guys. I can also now look at the back image while I'm at it to see if there's anything there. Okay, let's look at the back. Looking at the back, there is a fence. So I'm on the back, and there's a fence atop it, so nothing needs changing. There is another set of doors. So, oh, block of quartz, I need that. I'm gonna do the signs quick, and then I can check on what's up there. There should be enough space now. And then again, you can always make the garden how big you want it to be. And this house doesn't have a car spot with it, so there's that. But I will try to add some to it because it is kind of a fancier house. So I'm going to make it up with the back garden. So maybe a 10-ish garden. Not how normally I make it. Hopefully that staircase pays off. If not, I'll change it a bit. Shrink it down or something. But we'll see what comes of it. So this side now. I mean, I could make that into like a cellar, an extra cupboard. Who knows? Like Harry Potter. Oh my god, that means that this house kind of reminds me of the Dursleys' house now I think about it. Especially that fireplace where Uncle Vernon burns the mail. Also, rest in peace to his actor who played him. Passed away, I'm told. Anyway, moving on. Ooh, I'm losing my throat now. Should have brought some drink with me. I mean, I do have my Coke somewhere, but I can't be asked to reach it from how distant away it is from me. There we go. That's where our staircase is. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the outside wall. It's really flat. The only thing that sticks out is 2 things. One is the door frame and there's a balcony at the back, so there's that. So we're gonna go in 3, space it for a door, and make a 3 staircase again with where's the bricks? The bricks. It's another intertwined thing there. And the door we're going to use is an oak door. Oop. There we go. And it's facing that way. There is a small window right next to the door. So I will be destroying that. It's another small circle-ish window. Where are they? There they are. Ugh. There's also, like, you know those things on toys where they don't paint all the detail? Well, there are vines on the house which are painted in the white stuff. So I will be adding vines to the building. And there's also fence, which is painted in this green stuff. So it's actually meant to be fence. So you need to add that. Also the fact that I need to figure out where the extra... I'm also going to bring back the slabs that I've been weaving. I think this is the... I think this is the slab that's going around the back. But I don't want to be wrong, because if I am wrong, it's going to affect the build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check on the inside and figure out where that... It's the bedroom balcony, which makes things... Oh yeah. Oh well. We're just gonna have to go with our gut in. And hopefully get it right. I am trying to look up at that image. There we go. So there's our door. I cut up the window one, but for the sake, let's see what happens if I did this one. This one doesn't go as high as the roof, so it's probably best I use this layer instead of that one. Alright, I'll try that, because it does look better if I use this one, which then contradicts myself for... Yep, you know what, whatever. I'm actually gonna not put those lines on. Hold up, the door is the wrong way around, which is odd, but I'm not gonna change the door because it's how I see doors in my place. So there is a window. This is the living room. I need to remind myself of that constantly to get it through my fucking skull. I'm figuring out what I need to do. This is harder now because I don't want it to fuck up, otherwise it's gonna... Maybe I should do it from the inside. Because what I did on that side was I built the outside first and then had to model the inside into it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build the inside, then model the outside towards that to see what I get. So that's what I'm going to do, which is probably the better option anyway. So, looking at stuff here we go. The door is there. There is something next to this, which I don't know what it is. But it's there, so it's there. I'm gonna assume it's just another radio or something, maybe. Because I really don't know what it is. Maybe it's the... Yeah, forget what I'm saying. I'm gonna nudge the window up one a bit, just to add some pink to the house. Maybe I need to add that. Maybe that'll make a difference. I mean, it does sort of change really, but sometimes change is good, as Rafiki would say. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So there's all. Well, this is all going to be the kitchen, guys. This is the kitchen. So it's figuring out how this wall could be the opposite side of the kitchen, which makes it a very spacious kitchen. So let's just fill up the floor first, and also fix that. I'm gonna clear my materials, get what I want, just those two for now. We're gonna fill the floor up. I know that wall isn't done yet, but I don't really need it for the moment. Ooh. I mean, I could add lights to the house, but that's just extra stuff. La 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 la. Do 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 do. I also need to change the back, no, the front door because of the block of quartz. And we are nearly done. There you go, floor's all done. So that's our entire floor system worked out for us. Now we can really get going with furniture. Of course we need an oven, some chests, a cauldron obviously, and some water. Some block of quartz for the actually a block droppers for the fridge. Iron door for the fridge door. And the fridge is located here in the corner. So there's that, and there's got to be a big kitchen area here, which is made out of green terracotta. So this kitchen is greenish. This goes all the way up to the window, and it stops, say, 3 blocks away from there. So there's some space. Maybe I'm gonna put some recycle bins there. So there's some recycle space. I mean, that's just an idea I added more than it was to the design. So they're like the little buckets you put in stuff and you can take it outside for the trash. But now moving on to the actual, you know, fireplace. Well, not the fire. I want the fireplace. First, I want to show this because I forgot to fix this thing. And considering the fact that I have lots of space, I really can put an extra layer behind it. Oh, come on. Really? I forgot the staircase was so long. It still was going on. And it still goes on to the point of here, which is okay, really, because in all honesty, I could do this 2 ways. I could close the staircase up above, but for the sake of olden houses, you know, sometimes this is a very big cupboard. Or maybe it's where you keep your soups and stuff. It could be for a lot of things, really. It's whatever you want it to be. I hope you guys are able to keep up with me of what I'm building. If you're I will go over the measurements of this house. And this is all customizable, guys. You can always change it. So there's that, and there's a little slot you can crawl over there and get into your garbage. Or not get into your garbage, but put away your garbage. There, I need to go back to the front because there's a red rug entrance here. And since it's a handy house, I'm going to make it fancy. There we go. I mean, I could add some light. Well, speaking of which, that reminds me. Block of quartz. There is meant to be something here. It's meant to be 1 layer lower. I think it's in a picture. Yeah. But there's also some lights on it. So where are the beacons? There they are. And they go here and here. So there is some light in the house that I know of. Moving on, back to the kitchen. This is probably where the kitchen is, so I'm going to make like a door for it, you know, or a doorway. I'm actually going to make it curved like an archway, because that would make it more fancy, wouldn't it? Yeah. Of course, this won't be connected. But still, looks fancy. So we've done the hole Pretty small hole, but big fancy hole. I've made it. This is where the kitchen is. I mean, I could make 2 entrances for the kitchen, but I don't really want to. So here's our kitchen area, and we've got to figure out where we're going to put the. I'm going to start with the cookery stuff. Oven. The oven is near the end, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. So I'm going to make it 3 oven sets. And we need some block of quartz for the top. It is reversed that way. And what I like to do when I make ovens, I like to put some detector rails on to make them look like hobs. There are also, I could put some buttons on it to make it look more detailed. Not really, because of the hobs are on it, so not really. Never mind. We can move along. There is meant to be probably another. I think that is, where is it? A dropper is placed here, and a block of quartz is placed here. So there's another block of quartz placed here. That just symbolizes where the kitchen area is. And there's all this space you can use. So you could add lots of stuff. Brewing. You could add. This is all customizable, really. Let's add a flower. Why not? Poppy, always the best. Respect the dead. And I don't know. Really, you could have a. That is a dishwasher, I'm assuming. Oh, a sink. We need a sink, don't we? So might as well add one of those. There is our sink. I mean, I could have made it 2 blocks. I'm actually gonna no. Keep that one. Get my block of iron to just make the draining board. There you go. And we can get back my old trusty way of making a sink back. There you go. I'm gonna. This is just a fiddle idea, but it probably won't work. Nah, actually I'll keep it because that's meant to be like railing where you put stuff in, cups or something. I don't know. It's just fun. We just try if you want to. But that is the kitchen stuff, really, all on one side. It's very simple, very basic, but it is a doll's house. I just find it funny that the fridge is all by itself. Loneliest fridge in history. And there is this space too. I'm gonna put some chests here. I'm not gonna put a chest there so you can get to the fridge still. Maybe this will be some more cupboards and pantries. Speaking of cupboards, I can add some. This is how I do kitchen cupboards. Ooh. I'm not gonna put some cupboards there for obvious purposes. You know, you should put a cupboard on top of a fireplace. But you know, cupboards are always good. And we can add some. Actually, I'm going to destroy that. This is just another custom idea I'm making up. Probably like some sort of big closet. Oh, and detail it up, you know, make it fancy. Ooh, not like that. Ooh, there we go. And the other side, and back again. I mean, go for it, guys. Go for whatever comes to mind. So there's that. Now for the dining table, which is also in the kitchen, which is a good thing. So, it's made of. We'll use white concrete. It's one of those big cloths on a table, so that's why it's that way. I just like to. I'm just destroying it to feel how it's gonna go. We're gonna use dark oak with slabs, and we are gonna use for the actual chairs dark oak doors. This is how I make chairs. 2 types of chairs. If I make a sofa chair, that's how I make a sofa chair. If I make a standard dining chair, that's how I make it, or an office chair. And for the sake that I'm gonna make it, you know, it's a big table. You can have lots of visitors. And we can add on our doors to the family. There you go, very spacious. So there's our dining table. There is also a little table in the corner. But for that I'm gonna just destroy everything. Stack up this wall finally. It's an okay kitchen. I'm actually proud of this house. The only thing missing, of course, is the light, but I can always re-add that, and you can put it wherever you like. I know that that is probably one of the biggest ceilings ever, but you know, I can always make it work. I'm just going to keep this wall going up until I hit the ceiling, or hit the top of the roof. Where the roof... oh, there it is. And there is another mark for everything. So there's our kitchen sorted. And we know that... oh, I forgot to put the toilet in the bathroom, didn't I? Did I put that in? No, I didn't. So we're going to go back. Place our toilet in. 4-4. Yeah, no, why not? At least the toilet is hidden privately. And for the sake of things, the toilet has a red lid. This is how I make toilets. Going with the tripwire hook for your lever, and you are done and ready for to get rid of your junk. Place your mat, and there you go. And don't think probably you'll need a sink maybe up here too. I mean, I could add one. Why not? We'll add one. Just because if you're going to the loo, you might want to wash your hands, and probably this is a quicker way, so you get an extra sink out of it too. No. Darn it! I knew that was going to happen. The bathroom broke. We got another flood, mate. There we go. And no fear of leakage. Oh, I forgot to put a way out. Simple enough. Weighted plates. Oh, looks like my mat got rushed away. I'm actually going to destroy a block and put a fancy mat in, just because I have that underneath it. So there's that. Alright, moving on. Next is the bedroom. Now this is the hard part. Figuring out where the bedroom is. So I'm gonna skip back to the other picture of the back to figure out where the bathroom. This is all the kitchen. So from my designing, I'm gonna say we'll go by 3. That the... oh no, that means I need to fiddle the staircase around again. And of course, like many great things before it, this staircase has to connect to said... so the staircase is of course sadly going to connect to something else. Not what I wanted to do, but sadly that is the case. Hold up, I don't really need to put a staircase. I could connect it to the bathroom, which is an awkward thing to do, but that way I won't need to fiddle with the stairs, really. Because the thing that I've noticed is that there is no real... what's the word I'm looking for? There is no ground... maybe that's what I need. What's it? An upper landing. That's what it is. That's what this house is missing. An upper landing. So what I'm gonna do, based on that thought, destroy some stairs. Probably redo the house, but who knows. But that's how tall I need to make it to reach the ceiling. Maybe you know what? I don't need it to be this high. just because I could always add a ladder for that to make an attic stuff. So let's just say this is where maybe where the bedroom is going to go. No, better yet, where the landing is going to go. So I don't really need this, so I can just nudge that up. Which makes this still look disgusting because you can, well, it's not really disgusting because you can, it's okay to see this. Because you're not really seeing anything disgusting. Well, not disgusting, but you know what I mean. Well, hopefully you know. So we're going to put that there, and that will be like our rail. This is where our, you know. This is going to be at the top. This will lead to your, well, you know where this is going to lead to. So, considering what this room is, I just hope this will be the bedroom. This should be not the... Either the bedroom's going to be cramped or it's going to be connected to said on the landing. I'm going to think this through. Let's just try here. How's that? So it tells me that this bedroom is going to be small. But for the sake of things, you kind of need it small, but for the sake of... Maybe I could have destroyed that. Probably I could have done, but you kind of need it. Should I destroy this wall so that it, you know, this wall goes, if I destroy this, put it there, it'll give me more. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it, why not? So, this wall is going to go. Not really. Just so that I can have more landing space and redo this. It's all coming together step by step. This is actually a part that wasn't included in the build. This is all my idea. I mean, I forgot that I need to put a landing in. Every house has an up and down. Yeah, and I couldn't remember. So, let's say we'll destroy this. And what about this? There's a lot of space here. Space, like I said, is not needed, so I will be destroying this. Just because, like I said, still the bottom wall, the bottom floor of this wall is still needed. This is just destroying this so I have more space for the landing. So there is going to be a wall still here. I'm gonna close it off here. This is all our landing. So we can destroy this to find where, that's where it's gonna go. And that's how much space we're gonna have, which also means I don't need this underneath it. So I don't know, I could figure out something. Now we're gonna bring this across to measure up with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm still going to go under the floor and still add the chiseled to still get the illusion it's that. And I could sort of, you know, stack it up around. Just so it's still like the walls built in. Also, I need to go around this too, just to block that off. That way, you know. Weird, but still functional. Still functional. Alright, back upstairs. We are starting to come across a proper landing now, which is good. So this is starting to become our landing, and we don't need to fuck around with this anymore, because that's our ladder. That is our way to get to the bathroom now. We have a proper way in there. And you don't need to add an iron door to this section, so I can just put in a normal door for the sake of things. So dark oak door and place it the wrong way. There we go, that's how I place my doors. And we can just stack up. Okay, that there might need to be changed. Then it's not really a problem. This of course needs to be changed, and it won't really affect anything. And just those two. There you go. Okay. We're getting somewhere now, we're getting somewhere. We can finally get to the bedroom, and of course the attic, and finish off the house. And then I can get to the backyard, and we can wrap up. So we're getting there. This is a 2-bedroomed house. So just the couple stay here. So that tells me that the couple is a bunch of rich snobs who don't really want kids in their life. Which is okay on them if they don't want it. Nothing wrong with not having children. Heck, my sister doesn't want kids, so maybe this house is perfect for her. Ha ha ha! So there's that. This is where our this is where we're gonna decide. We could first decide how big the bedroom is, or how big the landing upstairs is. So we'll just do the bedroom just to start off things with. There is a balcony I made out of purple. I'm actually going to use, if I can find it, or is it purple concrete, just because it's more lighter and cheerful. I'm going to step out by 2 and close it off. How much does this want to come across? Let's say there's a post. Just count the posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there, so 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay, it still works. And of course there is an underbit. I could have made that a pink slabs, but what the heck. So where's that? I'm gonna use, where is it? Purple carpet to and string to make the illusion that it's holding it up. And this is built into the house. So this goes here. It doesn't really matter about that block anyway, because that block's hidden anyway. We want to make sure we leave some spacage. Well, I was hoping for 2, but 3 will have to do. So what I'm gonna do is put a block in the middle and 2 doors will be outside. And like the front door, you also want to add some yellow to make that window there. I'll keep that open. Get our acre doors, Asia, whatever. Ugh. There we go. And there's our balcony. It's a bit of a weird balcony. Does it still work? Maybe I want to lower that. Probably I need to lower it. Why not? Yeah, so destroy it up. Okay, that, what else? String. Alright, so there is our back balcony. We can go back to the block of quartz. And our next window is coming up. Also I need slab, which is located here. So, there. So I've modified it around. Now we're going to try and bring these two together. Trying be the key word. This is just to end the balcony. No, the balcony, the edge piece. Yeah, close enough. Ah, no, it sort of ends the pattern. Right. Now we're just going to build the back wall up. I mean, I'm going to fiddle with it around with, but for now I don't need fiddling. Just the black wall top. I know there's still the attic and the top of the balcony and just the roof, and that'll be it. And if I need to do measurements for you guys, I will be happy to do measurements. If you guys want interior, let me know. I'll put in the comments the interior measurements if you're wanting that. But I won't be putting furniture in because I don't think you really need. You can make your own furniture and how you want to design it out. That's kind of what we're going with right now. So moving on. There is a sort of inner pattern. So we're going to use quartz stairs to sort of follow said pattern together, like so. And we have this color. So I guess it's sort of marking out the balcony. And there's also some gold hints each end, just an extra bit of detail. It's nothing really that fancy, but it's a decent balcony. So there's that. There's also meant to be a window here, which I sort of trimmed over, so probably what I'm going to do is destroy some of that, just to slop in a window. The window is located right on top of the door, so why not? And our old enemy has made another. However, the window could be the thing that sort of puts that to an end. So, like that. Maybe like that. And like that. There you go. We sort of fixed it up. So it sort of lingers the two patterns together. Alright. Moving on. The last few things left to do are the vines and the fence. The fence can be anything, really. I'm going to use birch fence for the sake of girliness. Make it nice and cute and lovable. The fence goes all the way to the door and probably all the way around the flipping house. I'm also going to check the front of the house to see if that's the situation. No, it's not. So it's just the side, really. So it's only on the side, which is interesting. So there's that going on. And now what's left to do is the interior of the bedroom, attic, and of course, like I said before, the roof. So figuring out where the bedroom is. We can go back to the interior now and check up that. So looking at the bedroom, there is a green floor. So let's go to green concrete and place in our green floor. And interesting for a color that they want to use green. And since they have a more brighter green, I'm going to see which is probably the best choice. I could use the pattern. You know what, why not? So we're going to use something fancy for once. Because I'm a nice person at heart. I wish. Interesting. I might need to lower like a stair down into the into the bedroom, just because I realized what I've done, or what I had to do. So we're gonna figure out where we're gonna stop. This landing can go here, and if I want some more space, I mean, I've got enough space thanks to that little bathroom rehabilitation I did. Also the fact that I kinda need to change some things still. Damn it. So yes, from the look of things, I will need to change a few things. Sorry, living room, I'll be back to you in a sec. Chisel. Chisel it up. Chisel it up. Unlike many things, we have to do this again. Oh. Chisel. I know I'm back in the house. Back up the stairs to where we need to go. Considering the fact that I don't know what the landing is, I'm able to get away with a block of quartz. I could change it if I wanted to. I mean, actually I'm going to change it if it doesn't intrigue at the bottom. That can always be sorted with the help of our friend Mr. Chisel. Mr. Chisel will of course make the pattern that binds it all together. I can hear a truck outside. I kinda might need to lower those lights, but they're fine where they are, really. This is adding it all together, really, making extra details, fancying it up. Built-in lights, you know. See if we can still get there. Probably we can't, so I might need to, yep, destroy things. And there we go. Interesting house for the living room. Probably the most unique living room I've ever seen. Back up here, we still need to work out you, don't we? So that tells me that the living room has a sort of lower floor. I like that the fact that the kitchen is kind of quaint. Nice and snuggish. Always good to add this in. Stop leakage, makes it look fancier. Add some decoration. You can always put in your so-called flooring. Oh, it looks like we'll need to destroy things still. So there's that. And we are going to find out where... I'm gonna use purple because that was the second based color. Purple always goes well with things anyway. And it sort of adds some more colour to this plain old house anyway. So we destroy that. And we are almost done with the landing up top. There you go, nice colourful landing. Now this is all the bedroom. All the bedroom. Just need to put stairs to lower it down. There, why not? And this of course means this is good. The wall should be here then. Oh well. So, block of quartz for all the walls. The attic will be accessed from, well, you know where. This is a good house. I like this one. Simple to live in. You know, still quaint in. Do I need a... not really, but oh well. Well, considering the fact that there is a person living here, oh, this is the bedroom, so you kind of need some privacy, so destroy. And it's sort of, this is our last wall from the look of it. Okay, I know there's the attic, but I don't know. And that doesn't really have an extra wall, so this will be our last interior wall. And then I can do the not the living room, the bedroom, and then I can do the attic. And I'm still getting to my plan of making this a good house. I'm building a house. There's no chimney on this house, I just realised. Okay. Must be the opposite type of oven. Wait, it's not oven, it's... Why do I always think ovens are connected to the chimney? It's the fireplace. So there should be really a fireplace, but there isn't one. So I'm guessing it's coming out a pipe or something. Anyway, we're on the bedroom now, so let's put this to an end. Oh, that needs changing. There we go. And now we can put in our floor. And the floor, of course, like I said, is green, which I have already, so... Got some bright colours up here. Not really needed there, but oh well. Doesn't really matter if I get them in there, because they won't be seen. There we go. That's our base for the bedroom. So let's start things off. What we got in here? We of course have got a bed. The bed is magenta, and it is placed near the window. I'm gonna place it there because it makes it even. We've got like a portrait, which I'm not going to place, but there is some bookshelves, so I can place that. That is located right here. I'm also going to destroy this, put that there, and place in an enchantment table so you can read. Actually, it could be bigger. It's actually 5 blocks long, my mistake. So, there we go. Interesting one. Moving along, we're coming across to the, there is a space there, so we just put a random table or desk. and we can come across to the balcony. Moving along. I mean, that needs destroying, but I can do that later off camera. Over here is where the female does her makeup. So block. Oh, maybe stairs. You know, stairs there and there, and there is that and that. We also need. I could put white, but I don't want it to make it more colourful sakes. There is your drawer. Again with the mirror, and I can always build it into the wall. Somehow. So there's that. Built-in drawers, and there's a slot for her feet to go in. And if she wants a comfy little chair, why not? There's that. So, sorted. Moving along. That's basically all the furniture in this room, seriously. So there could be more. So destroying this, we could add some boxes there, and make another one of those custom, you know, things I made downstairs. Why not? Just don't want to make it too big because I still want to get the Anakin. Oop. So I'll keep it up that level. There we go. Very spacious. Very good. And that will be the end of this room. So I'm going to put the chisel here. Just above that line. And does that give me enough space? It should. Because I've still got the roof. So even if it is wrong, I still have enough space. We're almost done now, guys. Which is both good for you and good for me. One, because you don't put it in my mouth anymore, and two, that the build is nearly done, so you have a new house. If you've been following along with my building. And there is that. I mean, I could add more rooms, but I'm just following the pattern on this house. So there's that. The only room left now, of course, is the annex. So back to the landing. This isn't really in, but you need some entrance to get into it, so we need our ladders now. Now, the good thing about this is the fact that it's connected to the roof, is that there is a window in the roof. So, I'm going to have to make the probable... This room is probably pointless, but it's not really needed. So, yeah. That's just extra stuff, really. But anyway, moving along. This is the roof now. Now I could do this two ways. I could make it out of this. But I've used that for carpet, so I'm not going to use it, so... I'm just going to go the old-fashioned way of doing this. Stick that out a bit. This is meant to be like a rectangle-like roof on the base of the design of it. So it'll be like a nice triangle. It's not meant to be a triangle pyramid thing, but really it's more of a, what am I going to say here? With the tip of the triangle cut off. More or less. But still enough room that you can get another window in. So I need to look up the back window now. Alright. Got a rough idea. I think realistically what I should have done is probably have gone a few blocks lower because I had more space than I realized. But it might have affected really the front, so I probably it was best that I didn't do that. Now we just got to figure out where the back window is. It's near the balcony. Not sure where in the balcony, but it's near it. So we're going to go to the other side and we'll try and go even because it's meant to be in the middle. 1, 2, 3. How many blocks are come on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll do the same on that side. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Destroy one at each side. And we're gonna go up and up. I have got a comment. Thank you for commenting. I will check up as soon as I'm done with this. There you go. Now let's check up that comment. Why not? Because I'm a nice guy. Need to find where the video is first. I should have really left the chat on, but I didn't think anyone would come on, to be honest. Oh, thanks for joining, mate. Or, you know, subbing. What's your PlayStation name, mate? I'll join you after when I'm offline. Okay. I'll make sure to get you in this world when I'm done, mate. I'm just going to check on that attic window again. So 2 blocks above that attic window, then make it flat. That's what I've got to do. And this side maybe? There we go. So I've got your friend request, I see it. I'll be at you shortly, Marcus. Now all that's left to do is the 2 rows on top and then the interior of the attic. And 1 more row. I'm not going to keep that flat because I kind of want to. Maybe I'll just perch it off. And, you know, last one. Then I can fill it in. I wonder how you found my channel, mate. Must have been looking up videos or something. And now we can just fill in the roof. I hope my sister sends me some pics of her house soon. There is the house, guys. Okay, not really complete, but because the attic. So we're gonna get to that now. And the attic window is there. I'm actually proud of how close it looked like my sister's. Still, I need to find a way of connecting it to get to that window. It's very dark in here. Night potion time. And we're gonna check out what the attic has. Not much in it really, just a few shelves and stuff, so cyan again. And it's actually here. Realistically, I put it on top just to hide the color. Also the fact that I'm gonna put some plain paint in there so we don't fall out to our death. I'm gonna stop it there for obvious purposes. I don't know how big, maybe the attic's massive, so maybe I can make it huge. It's one of those big attics, you know, because you kind of have lots of space in here. I wonder how you found me, Marcus. That's another question. Were you just stumbling on YouTube? Well, considering you're on YouTube, mate, you can subscribe to my friend's channel too. He also does great content. He has his own versus series called Who, When and Why, and his name is The Raptor. So you can have any versus debate if you like. So like, for example, there was been the Fantastic Four Battle Royale, there's been Shredder versus Deathstroke, there's been Captain America versus... And I'm the one who does his research. So you can go and subscribe to that channel and help my friend Garrett get to 500 subs. So look that up. You'll find his link on my channel. I also do, and I don't just do Minecraft, guys. I also do other stuff too. Welcome to the live stream, mate. I also do Beast Quest reviews on my book. That's how I do on books. I love Beast Quest to death. I loved it since I was in school, and I still read it now. Series 7 is on the way, so look forward to that. Next game walkthrough is Last of Us. On Arkham wise, I do the Arkham side missions on Arkham Knight, and you get to pick which Batman skin you want and which Batmobile and what mission. So I've done a few, not many, and I'll do it, so please let me know. And maybe, you know, share, spread them around, try and help me gain more subs if you want. And I think I've done the actual attic, so I need to find where these... Oh, good spot. This is the right spot though. Yeah. Oop. I can't get it on. Oh, it's on there. There we go. Now all we have to do is place a random block, get a wooden trapdoor, and there we go. And now it's just a simple matter of adding the furniture, and then your simple back garden and I will be done. Okay, what we got inside here? A wardrobe. What's like Lion the Witch in the wardrobe? It is made of block of quartz. It has also got some blue boxes in it for storage. It is located next to the window right here. I'm actually going to go a few blocks in on this because don't get to the curve of the triangle shape. Great, my action figure fell off too. And we just put in some of those. There we go. Moving along, there's meant to be a picture there, but I'm not going to add it. And now we come across some more, and there is a bookshelf, ladies and gentlemen. So we can just put in like a little book corner here. Whoever lived here obviously wanted to have that in, because why not? And again, put stuff behind things. That won't be seen, so really care. And that goes on top. And I'm going to... Oh, the light went out. Like I said, this does need light in it. But what I'm going to do... What's underneath this? I will need to finish off a few things. Actually, no, because this is all covered. That is just an underground thing, so... Where is... Yeah. Concrete goes there. Where is... What I'm looking for? Cyan. I'm going to make this cyan so it's like a little book corner. There you go. And of course, like you thought was going to happen, of course, enchantment chests there. So there's that. That's basically it, really. So I've done the interior and exterior of the place. Just left is the back garden, and I will be done for this one. Yeah. So I'm going to give you a final look through the house. That was the attic. This is the landing. Oh, need to put a door there, don't we? This is the bedroom for the couple that lives here. This is the bathroom, the lower half, and of course the so-called ensuite, which is where they take their you-know-whatty. And down we go to the... down we go towards our kitchen. Very nice, very quaint. And of course, last but not least, the living room. And we are all done. Just one... whatever. I'll just take the back door because we need to do one more little thing on this review. And that, of course, is the back garden. Totally up to you how you want to do this. But for my sake and everyone else's sake, I will just put some bushes around this. First of all, I need to check how long that sign was. That was 3 blocks long, so of course the same thing goes up to the other side. Wait a minute. What was that? That was 2 blocks in. And go down. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's all I need. You can make it as big as you want, really. And we just drag it down. And destroy that. And oh, almost forgot the path. Normally what I use is stone slabs for this. One more little detail now is the sign. For sale, of course, for whoever wants to live in it. And that, my friends, is my tutorial on the house. Well, not really a tutorial, it's more of me building it, really, than anything else. But just to go over the measurements of this house again. 8 for the window, then a 2 for the post box area, a 6 for your front piece there for your door, and 3 for the controls. This in total is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 blocks on the quartz, and make sure to do your outer line. And sideways of the back is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 on the sides. So 20 blocks inwards and sides 26. And you know, add your extra bits to it and you go. So that's been my walkthrough on this lovely house that was my sister's original dollhouse. I grateful for building this old build, but thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll be doing more other stuff in the future. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Till then, good gaming. See you guys later.